Welcome to our daily video series, Questions Reframed, and today's question is a really good one. Why does delegating feel risky? And that comfort level comes a number of flavors, right? You're asking, why does handing off a task to someone else feel dangerous when you're already overloaded? You've maybe tried to do this before and it didn't work out. One of the things that's missing here is it's actually interesting, right? Because delegation, handing off something, can be successful in a number of ways, but it can also fail in a number of ways. Did you give the person enough information to be able to do the job from a position of where they're at, their knowledge, and what are their resources available for that person if they have questions? Is there a process guide or SOP? We try to hire the best person for the job. Sometimes we don't, but sometimes we do, but we don't give that person enough resources to do the job well. So it isn't a matter of them not being apt for the job. Sometimes it's just they need resources and information that are required for the operational steps of something versus the responsibility of something. It's really important when you're delegating to make sure you give the person you're delegating to enough information to do the job well. The real cost, the real problem isn't, this question is interesting because reframing the question doesn't solve the problem of your discomfort. Like determining what's the most amount of pain you can tolerate for falling apart doesn't solve the problem. So I will change up this particular video and say, the problem or the issue or the challenge is make sure when you delegate that you give the person enough information. And it isn't sufficient to say, let me know if you have any questions when you're doing this, or let me know if you have any challenges or whatever. No, it's, do you have any questions? Is this process clear? Give them the opportunity right then and there when you're delegating to ask questions. Give them that permission to ask questions. And don't give them any shit when they ask you questions that seem stupid to you because you have the burden of knowledge. You have been the person doing it, and you have that ability to do it from muscle memory where they're starting at zero. As always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know.